Over the last 400 years, Bushmills has developed a name worldwide as a fine example of classic Irish whiskey, and today the distillery has a rich portfolio of whiskey. In 1608, King James I granted the Bushmills region of Ireland an official license to distill, but Bushmills' notoriety has been thought to go back a few centuries prior, with tales of King Henry II's troops imbibing on its spirits. The tradition is alive at the oldest operating distillery in Ireland, where the entire process, from distillation to bottling, takes place. Bushmills Irish Whiskey is a brand with small budgets and big hopes. The Bushmills team wanted to take their handcrafted whiskeys and make it relevant to a younger consumer, specifically 18 to 34-year-olds. Bushmills Irish Whiskey is seen as outdated and old because of its long history, so a PR campaign was needed in order to revamp the brand. The objectives of the Bushmill Live campaign consisted of delivering strong sales growth, reaching 10 million consumers worldwide, achieving media coverage in 14 countries, ensuring an 85% positive sentiment, 20% growth in social media fans, 20% growth in positive post-interaction, 3% post engagement, securing 10,000 Bushmill Live tweets, and achieving 50,000 video views. The strategy for this campaign was based off of consumer insights that indicated that indie music coupled with the romance of one of the world's oldest distilleries made for a great connection between the brand and the consumer. The result was Bushmills Live, the world's only whiskey and music festival held in an Irish whiskey distillery. It featured major artists playing to just 700 people. Rather than sponsoring an existing event, Bushmills Live was created from the ground up. This included sourcing artists, developing marketing materials, creating events, and managing events. The tactics for the Bushmill Live campaign consisted of 5 elements: the tickets, the event, the venue, the stories, and the talent. Tickets were given away via drawings on social media and gifted to friends of the brand, media, and fans of the performing artists. The event, 2 performance venues were created, each retaining their unique whiskey-making features, but each with production capable of hosting some of the biggest acts in the world. The venue, with a relatively small budget, they needed artists to participate because they wanted to, not because they were paid to. They connected with influential friends of the brand who convinced fans to play. The stories, they developed a series of story opportunities from launch to festival itself that took advantage of the current news flow. Overall, the campaign was successful. They increased global sales of Bushmills by 10%. Media coverage reached 4.9 billion. Bushmills Live was trending on 2 separate occasions. Fans grew by 26%, 5,000 plus tweets, 300,000 views, 55,000 people entered to win tickets, and 100% positive sentiment. Overall, the biggest implication that I took away from this campaign is that the biggest influence of the campaign is its social media presence, especially an international PR campaign. In this campaign, that is how almost all the information was spread, making the campaign very successful.